Hi. Okay. You're all super excited after an amazing weekend. We'll give it one more minute before we get started. Maybe I must send a reminder.
Dis nou is al goed.
Hallo, hallo.
Hallo.
Dis al goed.
Hoe gaan dit?
Hey. Goed, dankie. Is dit net ons driekies nog?
Ek weet dit lyk my so.
Ek het
Hier's ek. Woe. Hallo.
Alleen is nog hier, maar ek is vrot van die verkoue.
Oh my word.
So Chinese maskertjie gedra het.
Wat gedra het?
'n Chinese maskertjie.
Sorry.
Ek het net so geloop, ek dink nie.
Ons het nog net 8 mensies. Is 8 uur. So I think we get started. I don't know, everybody here was at the weekend. Julle kan julleself unmute want ons gaan ons nou almal lekker saam gesels. Okay. So it was one of those, every time we say the event was better than ever, but it actually was. I think, for many of us, we've attended so many different trainings. I've, celebrating 25 years in December. Ons het al heeltemal lost count. But this guy really touched our hearts. So I'm going to give it over. I think as I see your names from the top, I think it's better to start with from one side. I did prepare a couple of slides because I know Howie wants to, talk about a couple of those very special stories in the GET team. So I'll share that. But I think I'm going to start with Laverne. I know you prepared, a couple of pointers. So maybe, why don't you kick it off?
Okay. I must admit, this event, it was incredibly difficult to get a couple of pointers because I want to repeat all the notes that I took, I want to repeat. But first of all, I want to say that the energy at an event like this is indescribable, and it's something you can try and put it into words, but it's impossible to explain the confidence and the feeling of togetherness, and it's just absolutely amazing. So definitely the best tip I can give out of this event is to start saving for next year's event now. Open up a savings account, put a little bit of money away. It's worth the investment in yourself and in business. And then something that there was a general flow through the weekend that the products are the star of the show. You need to use as many of the products as possible because it's the way the products make you feel, gives you confidence, and nobody can argue with the way that you feel. So it's a natural flow from yourself. So every month add another product and do your best to try and get into the entire program. And then, of course, Dr. Virginia Japete, which is 15K press team, her training blew me away completely. One of the things she said, it's everybody's goal is to become a supervisor. So your goal is not to become senior consultant. Your goal as a new member is to become a supervisor, to become senior consultant, and qualified producer are stepping stones on your way to becoming a supervisor. And be organized. this stood out for me a lot. Have a clear goal, write it down, and have a plan to achieve your goal. And look at your goal every single day so that you can stay focused and be disciplined. And to be disciplined is to do something in spite of how you feel and to do it over and over again until it becomes a habit. In other words, operate beyond your feelings. And then I have to bring in as well what Martin Ernst, he was very big on mindset the weekend. So before you see a client or before you see a prospect, get something that gets you into the Herbalife bubble. If you have a song or a smell or something that gets you excited so that you're always on top of your game and you've always got that Herbalife energy that you're just ready to pour into the next client or into your prospect. And everybody's journey is different in Herbalife. Herbalife it's not a race, it's not a competition with the person that's next to you. You're running your own race. And along the way, you're learning the skills to become a better distributor, but in your own time and in your own journey. And lastly, keep doing the basics, but do the basics over and over and over and over until you become your own biggest success.
Well done. Baie mooi. Okay, so what I know that Howie has got something specific he wants to share, but I thought let me just also ask Philip that just joined us. Philip, this was your first extravaganza, your first party. Do you want to share with everybody what you got out of the extrav?
Hallo, sorry, julle het my 'n bietjie aan kant gevang. Kan ek maar Afrikaans praat?
Ja, jy kan maar.
Okay. Ja, dit ek moet jou ons is eers in die begin half moet ons gaan nie ek baie balans het gegaan. Ons het baie geleer en ja, dit is soos Lewin net gesê, dit is nie 'n reis nie. Elke ou moet teen sy spoed, sy maniere doen. En op die ou en moet jy doen wat jy kan doen, net jou bes te doen. So ja, dit het ons baie gehelp rondom dit en vir ons was dit ook om die ander beter te leer ken en te kan wys wat werk vir ons en wat werk vir hulle. En ja, dit was net vir ons amazing geweest om te sien hoeveel mense daar is en goed. So ja, dit is regtig awesome geweest.
Okay, baie dankie. En daar 'n paar special pictures daar by die party en so aan gekry, né?
Ja, 'n paar en ja, ek kan dit eintlik met julle share. Ek het Sondag met die terugvlieg, ons vlug was 'n totale ramp geweest. Ons het gisteraand op 'n oggend 3:15 by die huis gekom. Nadat ons al 3:15 moes gevlieg het. So ja, dit is 'n lang dag geweest vir ons dag. Maar ek het vir Bia gekry in Ocean Basket op die lughawe en met Bia gesels en wou self nog altyd saam met neem en toe ek self nie klaar neem en sê Bia vir my maar sy weet wie ek is. Ek was met al die W op die stage en dis net vir my so awesome as jy sien hoe die hoër mense al is hulle daar bo met die hele besigheid nog steeds kan afkyk en nog steeds die onderste mense kan recognize en nog steeds weet wie jy is en waarna jy kom en goed. So dit was net vir my flipping amazing geweest. So ja.
Ja.
My storie.
Nou Tony, wat jou storie gedoen het vir jou daar, so dis so great. Okay, so I'm going to hand over Howie. I know that you were very passionate about these stories. I'm going to share the screen to just show everybody the picture as well of these three very special stories that were shared with the GET team. So if we can just give me a second, we will be there now. It's a bit slow, but maybe you can start talking. I know it's this slide. Let me just open it up. Okay, to you, Howie.
Yeah, I've also been doing this business now for 23 years, and we've had our ups and downs, but nothing compared to these people on these slides over here. From Cape Town, from that shack over there, that if you see, look at the bottom left, that's where they grew up, in that weekend shack in Khayelitsha with the rain coming in. And when they took photographs, they had to hang a blanket against the wall and that, so people couldn't see where they were. And then they'd save up, and then month end they'd buy some products. See there on the right, in the middle, the products they bought, and that's the background they came from. Totally broke, really a good place. And now they've moved to the southern suburbs of Cape Town, and they've gone to the global expansion team. It's just truly remarkable. And if you look at the top left over there as well, that person over there has gone to global expansion team in 2 years. It's Maleng, from nothing. Also a single mom. It's just absolutely crazy. And then in the top right over there, what's the name? Christine Cleopas from northern Namibia. Now, I'm on the Namibian groups, and they've got a lot of challenges with orders being delivered and with the warehouse and lines down and that. And there's a lot of people not happy there. She's just put blinkers on, and she's just gone in the northern part of Namibia, where I'm sure she waits even longer for product deliveries. And she's gone from nowhere in less than a year to global expansion team 2.5, which means she's built an organization doing 50,000 volume points a month in less than a year. And she was also a single parent coming from a very poor background. So it was quite a rough weekend. I think the laughter and then the tears and then the laughter and then the tears. It was absolutely crazy. But the stories were just so remarkable, and it just gives you so much hope. And their why for doing the business, they looking at people that came also from disadvantaged backgrounds and want to give them hope, and just to break that cycle of poverty, they say. And that's what keeps them going every day. So it was a very emotional weekend, and it just blew me away.
Thank you, Howie. Yeah, it's just so special. As you said, it was really an emotional weekend. Karina, you want to give us maybe just say 2 pointers, 3 pointers, so that we can try to get you the rest of the guys as well, please?
Okay, I'll be very quick.
Sommer net 'n paar foto's. Karina? Oh, it looks like they froze. Okay, Amarie, wil jy ietsie sê? Is jy by? Okay, go.
Okay. And how she explained that our products are backed by science. And it just makes so much sense when you listen to her. And that the products are
Oh, okay. We lost. Karina, is you still there?
Okay, I'm still here.
Okay.
This is what really struck me. Everything in your body will do something in your body. So if you put good, it will do good things. If you put bad things in, it will do bad things. So our job is to help people to fall in love with the products and the lifestyle. And they must fall in love with the dreams that we have as well, and help them to get a better lifestyle. And the products are absolutely there. So that really just confirmed it all for me.
Great, thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to give one Amarie, and then we want to get the newbies to say something.
Hi guys,
Okay,
sorry
Sarah's
if
saying something.
yeah, she's also very excited about the weekend. Yeah, I was really excited to be there this weekend. The big thing that I absolutely love about these trainings is the trainings that we got, like from Dr. Dana Ryan, about products, about how it helps. I'm so sorry. And just the insight of what's exactly in the products, why they use the proteins that they use, what's going to happen in the business. He really wants to join in. But yeah, the trainings were absolutely exceptional. And yeah, it's the info that I love the most. So that's a cool thing.
Great stuff, and it was very nice to see you guys on stage and Magda as well. So next year we want to have a whole lineup up there. Now, you guys are ready for it. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing the screen so that I can see the names. Carol, how was the weekend for you? If you can just give me like one or two things.
Wow. That's 3 things already. What a weekend. First, I need to say thank you to my sister Linda for coming with me. It's the first time anyone has gone with me to an event like this. And guys, it is much better having someone with you than going alone. Take it from me, I've been going for a few years on my own, and it ain't fun alone. Yeah, Martin Ernst, such an incredible, entertaining speaker. He says, make your business out of stone, build on the rock so that your business is solid. And if you're willing to plant the seeds, take care of those seeds, and they will eventually become trees that will forever give you fruit. And the trees will be for your family as well. And also Dr. Dana Ryan, to give us so much information about protein and carbs and vitamins and minerals, things I never knew before. It's super, super awesome training. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Carol. That was really great. Charlene. Charlene?
Sorry, kan jy my nou hoor?
Ja.
Okay, sorry, ek is net trots van die verkoue man. I've had so much and excitement after the weekend, and then my body went, oh no, you're not going to do that today. But what really stood out for me, because we don't have a lot of time, was your accelerator might be on already, but if you have your handbrake on, you're not going anywhere. So it's time to release the handbrakes.
Okay, that's good. Nombasa.
Yeah.
Okay, Ruan.
Hi there, everybody. Obviously, everything that was mentioned already is just a repeat. What Laverne said about Virginia, another thing is that it doesn't matter where you are now, it's where you want to be, because she went supervisor in 1 year. So don't think that if you don't have a team that you can't do this business. She showed it. She's living proof. And also, like Laverne mentioned, be organized, plan your week, plan your days, because otherwise you'll lose track of what you want to try and achieve and your goals. So I resonated a lot with that. And also the last thing that Brett mentioned was this could be your last opportunity you need for the rest of your life. So all or nothing, Herbalife is a sure thing. Like Des well said, we're going to take this for the next 30 to 40 years. So yeah, very confident and very excited for the future to come.
Great, thank you so much. All right, Magda, you want to say what you got? Magda?
Sorry. Unmute myself here. Hi, everybody. I love the panels. Yeah, from press team right through. I think the struggles that everybody gone through, I think that stood out, and I think there was a couple of people that actually asked what changed, why did they quickly grow, so why, and it was everybody just said they changed. So that was quite a thing for me, and the self-belief came out a couple of times, and yeah, to work with purpose, get up with purpose, and the possibilities. So it's a mindset thing. I think that is what also was very important the weekend, was the mindset that we work with and the possibilities that was clear for everybody.
Great, thank you, Magda. Henry? Henry?
Hello.
Yes.
Kan jy hoor?
Ja.
Dis die Hendrin is ek.
Okay.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, there must be some English speaking people on the call as well. So as you heard, we've been in the business for quite a long time, and you know, I've got this little clip that on the Sunday, that little boot camp we had. It's incredible. I think there was about 600 or 700 people just getting together there, and this is something that and all these stories that were up. You know, the people come from very difficult backgrounds, and you know, making huge changes in themselves, and then also in the communities. So I think what's going to happen, this thing is just going to explode because of those people now leading the way. And you know, we've been to so many extravaganzas, but this one was just pretty crazy. And obviously, I think there were some doubts before Martin Ernst came, but I tell you what, that was incredible training. Not a lot of stuff on the screens. It's more touching the hearts of people, and I think that is what it's all about. The emotion you get at the event like that, and that is what will stay with some of us for a very long time. So yeah, guys, and Pretoria is 9,000, a 9,000 seater. That's all you need to do is get bumps and seats, and we've got a whole year to work towards that, so that your life can be better in the future. So yeah, that's it, and good. Congratulations to everybody that made the trip, and I'm pretty sure you guys feel different today.
Okay, Ice. Great, Judy. Judith.
Hello, sorry, I'm eating. All I want to say is I loved everything. Lots and lots of people. I learned that you got to talk, love your shake, make the best shake, build relationships, see where your people are, and help them more than helping yourself, because then they will also start growing. So that's what I'm going to love the people more and more and more. Thank you.
Thank you. Tuli.
Hi, everybody. This weekend was a crazy one, very emotional. One thing that I have learned is that anything is possible. We just have to release our handbrakes and accelerate. And the other thing that I got is that we need to connect to our customers, to our members emotionally, and we do what we have to do and have fun while we are doing it, and take learnings as we are growing. So yeah.
Thank you, Julie. Tabani.
Hey, hi everybody. Thank you very much for a lovely extravaganza. It was my first time to go with somebody. I really felt good. I felt so energized. And I really appreciated seeing everybody there, and everything that has been said by everyone.
Thank you so much. Okay, so the next person is Antoinette. Antoinette, will you share? I don't know whether this was your first extravaganza.
Hi, Elsa. Hi, everybody. Yes, it was my first extravaganza, and wow, what a weekend. I had a suspicious spouse that went with. Shaked in the morning, but that's about it. I ran with my business, tried to build as much as I could to show him exactly what it's all about. After this weekend, thank you, Philip. Philip was a good help there. They connected in some way. And after Martin Ernst, his training session, my husband has come home. He came home with, in total, in 24 hours, with 12 new prospects. People are loving the way he chats to them about the products, and I'm super excited. Pretoria, here we come with my full team going. We'll see you next year.
Well done. This is the kind of stories we want to hear. Okay, that's really great. Well done, Antoinette, for sticking to it and getting him to go with you. Okay, Denise.
Hi, everybody. Yes, I've been to so many extravaganzas, but wow, I mean, it just keeps on getting better. Everybody sort of covered the basis that was the most important. And obviously, I always enjoy the doctors' trainings and the fact that the company sends out some of their top doctors to come and train us, because we have informed clients at the moment, so we need to be informed about certain things, and the way she explained it so simply made a big difference. And then, wow, Dr. Virginia was she the special guest? She did an amazing training. And then Martin Ernst was very into changing the way you think about yourself and to challenge you to become better and change your mindset. That was great. And I think Nombasa just hit me between the eyes, as everybody has said, when she made what's the English word, vergelijking, then she was saying you like a car. Release your handbrake. The power is within you. Just release your handbrake. So that was great.
Great. Thank you, Denise. Okay, so I am not sure if there's somebody, Marlies, you were there as well. Do you want to share with us? Marlies?
Hi, Elsa. No, I wasn't there. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Anybody else that haven't had a chance to share with us, that can share with us?
Marty.
Marty.
Marty, reg in die middel. Sorry.
No, it's okay. But what stood out for me is the mindfulness and to value the zeros in your organization. What also stood out for me is the fact that, oh, he's such a kind person. He really touched my heart. And what stood out is it is my old look at the situations now, in his words, or is it my new perspective? And the commitment, learn to say no and give the yes more value. That was to me, because I always try and please everybody. Yeah, and get off your phone and get online and set time for that, to do the phone thing. So yeah, we get so distracted by that. It was the in one small word, the life is a one-way ticket, and I just got confirmation for that. This was amazing. Thanks, Elsa.
Donkey. Thank you so much. I think I just want to share the screen now again. And I want to say thank you to everybody that traveled. You know, like we said Saturday night, it was so nice to have the big team and all of us on Sunday with our T-shirts. The event is always very busy. You don't really get time to get to everybody, but oh my word, it was amazing. And I think just the emotion, as everybody said, I think Martin from the tap team section on the Saturday or the Friday morning sort of had this same thread through the weekend, that it is about really unleashing yourself. But I think the story that was very, very special for me was how he shared that, he had these very close friends, and that sometimes you have somebody in your family or somebody close to you, and they just are not using the products, and that now she's not around anymore, and it was so sad. And I think that probably was part of why he was so emotional and really saying, we've got this one life, we've got to make the most of every day. We've got this amazing products. We have to look after our own bodies, but we really need to look after the bodies of our families and the people that are close to us. And so raak sommer emotional terwyl ons praat. Anyway, so it was a very, very special weekend, I think, altogether. with the growth of South Africa and everything that is happening with people that's really changing lives now, and that it's really become about not just making money but having a purpose, you know, making really a difference for people in their lives. And so I think, you know, this story, this African story and what's going to come is really, really special because they've built belief. And I think that's the one thing for you to have success, you've got to build belief. So I've touched on a couple of the promotions are from there already, but most of you know we have set this up a month or so ago already. We're going to have a team meeting on the weekend of the 15th to the 17th of November in Cape Town. I'm super excited about this weekend. So for everybody that is in the Cape Town region, remember you can invite your customers, your members, everybody to the 8 o'clock boot camp. There's going to be a 20 Rand donation because we are raising money for the Santa shoe project, and the extra monies will go to the there's 2 big homes in Cape Town that we want to support with the HNF. And after that we're going to have a really fun interactive team day training. I rented this beautiful home in Blouberg. The guys that's qualified for as new active supervisor, August, September, October, or September, October, and up to the event will sleep over. The Saturday, the Friday night, we've got a white night. We're all going to dress up in white for everybody that does 2.5 in September or October. And the guys there's a couple of you that's already qualified for the limo ride to the event with 5,000 last month. And then you can also accumulate 7.5 over 2 months. I know that Marty and Serena's already flying down from Joburg. So those of you that can join us, it's going to be an amazing weekend. And then this 40th anniversary promotion, we've got to know that we are all part of this. Every supervisor. For those that's not active supervisor, you've got to go active supervisor in the process. So we all can register for these goodies before the 31st of October. And then the last thing is, this is the promotions that we are going out. The LDW qualifications is similar to the previous one. So any new qualified producer from October through to October, November, December, or obviously November, December, Jan, will be able to go to this event, and every existing supervisor must do 2.5 over the 3 months. You can qualify for the party. Let's have a whole lot of you going to the party, 2.5 by 3, plus 2 QPs, or accumulate 15,000 points. The tickets are already available. And just there again, Virginia's 3 pointers, use where talk, that's the start of the business, all the years with Mark Hughes, and then obviously the different ways of talking today. And then the big excitement is that Herbalife South Africa is 25 years old, and in November we're going to have this huge venue, 9,000 people. We want to fill the room. Your question is, how many people are you taking with you? And that's really all we did. And then we also have some great promotions we're going to be launching around the extrav in Stockholm. There's a couple of us that's already made up our minds and starting to save so that we can go to this huge big event. And then for those of us that's working for the vacation, this is a great accelerator that we can get. So make sure you understand it and that you really capitalize on this. And that's me. Thank you again for everybody that came to the event. Let me stop the share. I really appreciate the hard work and everything that you're putting in. We are going to make small changes to how we're going to work with our focus groups, but we will communicate everything through to all the leadership and through to everybody. And we are very excited about the future. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Great evening.
Bye.
Take a bit of rest. Thanks. Bye. Okay.